That's my temporary one until I figure out a new video for
I love it. It's cute.
Hey, everybody. Guess who's here? See, now, hang on. I'm on a delay. When I point at you this way, at you, when I'm on YouTube, it's not pointing at you. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
No, it is. No. Anyway.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's like mirrored.
Anyway, so it's Ange, everybody.
Hey.
It's been a minute. So
I know.
I've been looking forward to this, and so happy that we can share some space together and have some fun, do some readings, and everybody adores you, so let's do this.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me, Ginger. It's been, like you said, way too long, and I'm just glad that we made the time to do this tonight. So
yeah, we all deserve our little breaks here and there, and I just took one recently myself, a mini break. But so are you going to be using charms and tarot and oracle? What are you using tonight?
Yeah, so for those who don't know who I am, Ange of Roots and Waves, and I'm a layered reader. So it means I read with tarot, oracle, and charms. So it's here are my charms.
It gets bigger and bigger.
My charm jar, and I have some Jamie Sawyer tiles.
Oh yeah.
I'll be using, and a bunch of tarot and oracle over here. And what I do is I just wait until I get the question and I feel the person's energy, and then I'll choose a deck that goes with it. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here.
You need like a bigger basket,
Yeah. Well, I have a bowl that I had it in, and then I change it back to the jar because, like, visually, I just like seeing it. Like when I go to when I go to like dive into it, like I like mix it up and dig way down into it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I did have like a bigger serving bowl. It's like across from over there, but I switch it up. Yeah, I still need to like clear this down a little bit.
I think that's grown about twice as much last time we've been on.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that. I love that. And reading charm, shall we call it charmomancy or something?
Yeah, sure.
Is there a name for it? We're doing charmomancy today, people.
Yep, that's right.
But it's unique. I love it. I haven't, and I think the only reason why I haven't done it yet is because I was diving into so many different things. And I thought, you got to narrow things down because I love doing the smoking billet, which I haven't done live in a long time. And but I thought, oh, that's all I need is to start collecting charms because
it is a rabbit hole for sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's get over to the comments and start saying hey to everybody because we have some beautiful people coming in. See if my finger and my little tabby thing work in tandem tonight. Anyways, we were just discussing backstage how the energies are just, I might have to adopt the word cattywampus again already.
Yes, exactly.
The energies are just, they're off kilter. And so let us know in the chat if you're feeling a little off kilter, what is going on is the question, right? So I blame it on atmospheric phenomenon, as I do. Because what else are we going to blame it on? But let's say hello to some friends. We have Kim, lovely Kim, lovely to see you. And Brendan's here. He's
Brendan?
Bubble bath lurking.
Hey.
Oh, that was too much information. He goes, Mom, I'm going to take a bath while you're on live.
That's nice. I love taking baths.
Oh, and this is a perfect time of season, right? So Karen is here. Karen, we were was just telling Ange that we're only like 45 minutes away, so we need to get together and have some fun. And pizza. We get together and have pizza.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So, hey, Karen. And Karen's here. Karen Doyle.
Oh,
Thank
hey.
you for coming and sharing space with us tonight. Lovely having you in the chat as always. Jackie's here. Hi, Jackie. And then let's see what she's saying. I thought that was my phone notification. It was Faye-like. Lena's here. Hi, Lena. Good to have you back in the
Hey,
chat. More intuitive me. Hello. Hello.
Elizabeth. Hello.
Elizabeth. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. Silver's
Yep.
here. Hey,
Hello.
girl. So we've got some people asking questions already. So I might as well start starring. So we have
Oh,
Karen.
nice.
We have Lena. So yeah, we're gonna chat and say hello to everybody, but go ahead and just go ahead. Put your question in all caps emojis that catch my attention. This chat moves really fast sometimes. So let's see. I got you up in the big screen. I love watching lives on the big screen. The only bummer is that I cannot. We got to figure out how to be able to comment. Uh,
Oh,
because that's the only bummer. So Janet Lee, love it. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Perfect. And then
yes.
all right, so Jackie got you starred. Who else is here? Silver, I'm gotten you. Lovely. It's the lovely, the most beautiful gem out there, Misty. Hey, Miss D, I hope you are doing well. I know winter's upon us and people are already getting ill, so I hope you're well. Wishing you well. Okay, who else? Who else? Joyful Journeys here. Hey, Jen. Love it. Um, Kim's been off kilter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, we're not alone. We're not alone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you know what? I think I thought they were aligned planets, but when I looked on my app, it was a planet and two other anomalies. I haven't heard of them. I don't know what they were. I don't know if they're planets, stars, but it was amazing. They were all in alignment.
Oh, wow.
Um, okay, so everybody's saying hi to everybody. Hey, Jess is here. Oh, bubble
Hey,
blessings
Jess.
to you, Jess. Okay, let's keep going. I'm excited to get starting. Hey, Sandra, how are you tonight? Welcome, and thank you for joining us, sharing space on a Friday night when there's, hot dates out there. We've got each other.
Yeah.
Oh, Brendan's got a question too, so let me get him started. Who else? And then, okay, Kim wants a Jaburl reading. We'll give her a Jaburl reading. That B, I'm telling you, every time I thumb type, the B is always there. Yes, that's what I do. A lot of time I watch it on the big screen and have my phone commenting. Oh, well then for now, Miss D, I will star you and then ping you as a general, and then when you think of a question, you can put it in. Oh, my finger just jumped the chat. Okay. All right. So, Sandra, I'm just reading her question. So, yes, Miss D, you can have a general from your spirit guides. I do want to say I don't care to do health readings. So far, nobody's asked for one yet. And then I don't have the energy to do mediumship tonight. So I won't be doing any mediumship tonight. So yes, please. You know what, Ange? Okay, Silver,
Oh,
could you put Ange's link in because I forgot to do that. Shame on me, bad host.
that's fine.
I usually always get everybody. I've been saying this a lot lately. I usually always. And I'm still so embarrassed. Hey, Keith, not because Keith is here, but hey, Keith. Welcome. I had a live last night with Linda, and I totally thought it was at a different time. And so I missed my own live
Aw.
with her, what was on her channel. But hey,
Hey, Nancy.
Lindsay, if you like a question, a reading, put your questions in. And yes, all readings are for entertainment purposes only, and we do like to entertain when we can. Naira's here. Hey, Naira. Hope you're doing well. And Keith, I got you starred. Awesome. Oop, oop. Diane's here. Hi, Diane. Okay. Am I caught up? I think I'm all caught up. All right. We have 10 people starred already. So I'm going to do a quick. Okay. Lena has an okay. So, all right. Lena changed her question. So let me fix that. We have Karen Doyle. We have Jackie Silver. We have Brendan, Kim, Miss D, that beautiful lady. I've been thinking about you the last couple days, Miss D, anyways.
Aww.
So let's see. And then Keith, Lena, Karen, Care Bear Karen, did you ask a question? I hope I didn't miss. So if I've missed anybody, let me know now and put it in again if I haven't called your name. So again, I have my finger doesn't want to work. I have Karen Doyle, I have Jackie Silver, Brendan, Kim, Sandra, Misty, Keith, and Lena. And then Sandra has let me okay. Oh, she's making a comment, not changing her question. I almost All right, Jenful, I have you. Lena, I have you. Nancy, beautiful Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Judith. Judith is here. Hello. All right. I wanted to. Okay, here it is. What's it say? It says, "You read my grandma Mario. She kept saying." Being stabbed in the back. The doctor left the x-ray machine on her back too long. Left a hole? Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
1936. Oh my gosh. Well, I hate to hear that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to take my socks off. I don't know about you. My feet get hot when I start reading. I gotta take my socks off. I thought that wouldn't happen in the wintertime, but I'm feeling a little verklempt.
Yes.
All right, let me see if I have everybody's questions. Say hello to everybody. Naira, did I not? I think I missed your question. Yep, I missed your question, Naira. Do you mind typing it in again? Chat really jumped there, and then my finger jumped the chat as well. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kara. All right. My feet usually get cold, but I'm having this relapse of menopause, and I'm starting to get hot flashes again. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. So Diane. Okay. So Naira, yes, go ahead and retype your question unless I find it before you get it in there. Okay. I see it now. Thank you for retyping. All right. So after Naira, it's going to be a yes, menopause relapse. Menopause just doesn't happen once and goes away. Menopause, I have you, Lindsay. I don't know. Have you gone through menopause, Sandra?
You're not yet. Okay. I'll be 43 this year, so.
Okay. So you have a little bit to go. I went early because of some whole I call it a bloodletting experience. And they had to fix me, and it put me into menopause. And my hot flashes weren't so bad, and I thought, this is awesome. I hear they're horrible for most people.
Yeah.
Well, after a couple years, all of a sudden I got some, and they were hot. I mean, like my bones were hot. I mean, so my son Brendan had this picture on his computer of, like, let's just say like a superhero type of thing. She had purple, like lightning or fire coming from her hands and from her eyes, and like, oh, let me take a picture of that. And so I went into my lady doctor and I said, guess what? I took a selfie of when I was having one of my hot flashes. She goes, you did? And I showed her that picture. That's how I feel. Oh my gosh. So.
Oh my.
Anyways. All right. Let's get started. We have 12 people starred. And we're going to do our best to get to everybody. Are you on a time limit? I did forget to ask.
Yeah, I have to go at 9. Yeah.
Yeah. Then let's get busy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Karen wants to know a message. Her sister who's being difficult.
Oh.
I hate that. I know what that feels like, and I hate that. All right, let's see. So, Karen, are you are you wondering why she's being difficult, or are you wondering how to navigate through that energy? So that might help. Perimenopause. Mm-hmm. All right, so Karen, okay. Let's get this ball rolling.
Karen Doyle. Okay. So Karen, I for those that don't know, I don't do third-party readings, so I won't be tapping into your sister's energy. Yeah. But I'll definitely read like around family in general, and if that situation like comes out in the reading, you'll definitely know, because only you know your family situation.
Yeah. She says navigation is always hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, no problem.
All right. Yeah. So. All right.
Let's do this one here. Where are you going?
Okay. Make sure it's proper.
All right.
Okay, let me take the question down and make this a little bigger. Okay, do you want to go, or do you want me to go?
You can go first. Yeah.
Okay. So my first card, it was, the overall energy, and yeah, it is the 9 of Wands here, and what is good about this 9 of Wands is they're small. So they're not the big gate behind the guy who's recuperating. So just know that she is going through something on her end that there's nothing you can do as far as whatever you would try to do, I think would interfere, even though you wouldn't mean to. She's going through something right now, so you kind of just need to keep her at bay, I feel like. But this is also about you just knowing that's a tough thing to navigate through. You need to step back, take time and just do some inner healing for yourself and asking for assistance in healing the situation. Um, and then speaking of healing, I got the Four of Swords. So I feel like this is your team here saying send her off with blessings. She needs some time to heal whatever is messing up with her energy. But you yourself will heal in that process of just releasing her to allow her to navigate through her own ordeal, I'm going to call it. And that way you can focus more on you and healing yourself. And the final, I asked for your overall energy for you, and you got wolf spirit, wilderness, freedom, and belonging. So yeah, so you need to really kind of just release that. Maybe cut that cord for now with her, and you go on your own spiritual journey. And wolves are, they're very spiritual. I mean, look at these eyes. These eyes. They're it's time for you to take care of you and your family, your pack. um that cunningness, that wisdom, the protective energy that you have. And then this here, it's the freedom you will gain by just giving her her space, and you and just that, giving her her space, and you be you. You belong. You will know where you belong, is what I'm trying to say. So this is such a beautiful card. um, Wolves are majestic, and Karen, you are majestic, and you just need to do you now and take care of you and your family. And she'll grow up someday, we'll say. Maybe she won't. But it would be your best interest just to release that energy for right now. That way you're not working harder trying to navigate through it. But I see a lot of healing happening right here for the both of you. So that's what I have for you, Karen. Hey, Kiba. You are muted, my dear.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you pointing that out.
Hello.
I didn't realize I was muted. Did I do that? I don't know. Maybe I was messing around with my charm, so I didn't want to make too much noise. So Karen, like I was describing, I don't do third parties. So what I've done is I've tapped into your energy, because that's all I can do, because it's you asking the question, right? But of course, I will definitely read exactly what came out around. I just focused on your energy and your energy around family specifically. So that always helps me to sort of hone in on the part of you, right? So we start with the world card. The world card says where one cycle ends, another begins. And this is what it looks like here. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah. So, this is all about exactly like it says, it's wrapping things up, it's completing, it's sort of I feel like really it's your energy, you're wanting to sort of have this come full circle, right? Like you said, obviously that's why you're asking the question, like why is she being this way, like whatever. It's like and then on the world card we have the band-aid, right? So when the band-aid lands on the world card in a situation like this, it's like, the energy of like, let's heal this, like let's make this better, like let's come full circle, let's come around and let's talk about this, let's do this. But unfortunately there are some insecurities in the way, and this is the insecurity card right here. And on the insecurity card, we have the mirror. So this is all about self-reflection, doing the inner work. And we also have the devil's sort of little pitchfork there, right? So this is pointing to energy around really needing to face insecurities, to do some inner work. And I mean, this could be anybody involved. I mean, this could be your sister's energy. I don't know. Again, I didn't tap in specifically to her, but I'm just saying there are some insecurities around a family situation, um, some work needing to be done in terms of dealing with shadow work, some things from the past. I'm not sure. And then we also have the Eight of Wands, and it says sudden action must be taken. And the sudden action that must be taken, again, and that swiftness of it, we also have the little tornado charm that came out, is multiple parties involved. Like, the energies around it just feel like there needs to be a shakeup. There needs to be like action taken in order to heal so many different spots of this. And then we move into the Justice card. You reap what you sow, right? So not all baggage and heaviness that we carry around is ours to carry, right? Even though, especially when it comes to family members or loved ones, we tend to take that on because, well, that's what we do. But just remember that justice is very much like the karma card, right? So maybe you don't have control over what's happening, but you do have control of how you react to it. And that's sort of what the justice card is saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we end with the rest card, which goes perfectly what Ginger was saying. And the rest card says, press the reset button. And the reset button reminds me of this world card, right? Wanting to come to full circle and put the Band-Aid on it and kind of like, let's heal from this. Things have been stacking up. Let's go back to the basics, refresh, step back, renew. And we also have the little luggage that came out on top of that. And play, right? Because drop the baggage, make time for play, and take some time to, yeah. So that's telling you, though, right? Like your energy, like kind of take a step back from it. Like you've done everything you can, or, maybe you will still do a couple more things to try to mend that, like I said, with that Band-Aid. But it's showing here that there's definitely some major work that needs to be done. And really the issues that are occurring are not really your weight to carry. This is other energies surrounding you. And it's multiple of them, I feel, and I don't know who that would be, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't be so hard on yourself. There's some issues that need to be dealt with behind the scenes for them. Yeah.
Yes, that's wonderful, Ange. Thank you. So I hope those stories resonated with you, Karen. And yes, so breathe through it, breathe through the process, and take care of you. Perfect. So just a quick hello to Heather popped in, Fiona popped in, Tim popped in. So hey, gang.
Hello.
So perfect. Okay, wonderful, Karen. What you say here? I am staying far away. Yes, that's why I live on the opposite end of the country than my sister.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do have to cut cords, even if they're your sibling. And it's not an easy thing to do. Garnet's here. What the Faye, Garnet? How are you?
Hey.
All right. We have Ange with us tonight. Thank you so much, Karen, for your question. We appreciate you and your energy.
Yeah, breathe through it for sure.
All right. We have Jackie. Looks like a general reading here for Jackie. So hi, Jackie. Thank you for popping in, sharing space with us on this Friday night. Okay.
Yeah, Karen, that's beautiful that you're staying away from it. I just, like I said, the overall energy that I'm feeling is it's not yours to carry. Like whatever's going on, like it's not yours. I mean, we all have work that we can do on ourselves. I'm not saying like, oh, you don't have any work to do, but in regards to like a family dynamic situation, no, I don't feel like that's your burden to carry. I think that they need to work on themselves. And if they don't want to take the time to do that, then that's their loss, And so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, Jackie. Cool.
I need to brush up on my runes. I forget this deck it has runes in it. How can I forget? It's called Runic Tarot. Hello. I just haven't read my runes in so long. I'm like I'm out of whack.
Yeah.
All right.
I recently got Kristen Louise's rune oracle, and I've I haven't even really began with it just yet.
Yeah. She put a lot of work into that.
Yes, it's a beautiful deck.
For years. Sure. Jackie.
Okay, Jackie.
All right. Ooh. Okay, so. All right. So Jackie, you also got the healing card. Let me take your name down here so you can see the cards. Okay. I'll show you in a minute. Let me. Because this has a different meaning for you. So this is a Four of Swords, but I also get like the Six of Swords energy here. This is about freeing up your spirit. And you have people, how can I say this? People who are sending you healing as well. Sending you healing, sending you love. And for me, the Four of Swords is about healing mind, body, and spirit. So this is about you taking a sacred journey of some sort here in the near future. It could be it could be through metaphysical classes, or it could just be through that time sitting in the moment with self and just reflecting and breathing and being in the moment. This is like a transitional. There's like a transitional energy I'm feeling happening around you or through you, and it's very spiritual. This is such a beautiful card, but I see not only, okay, I see, you have friends and family, but I see people on the other side watching over you and really encompassing your energy with unconditional love and healing. So that's what that card is saying to me right now. And then let's see. Oh, most definitely. All right, Two of Wands. This is for me, I call this my portal card. I do believe that you are ascending into another level of your spirituality. If you're new to metaphysical meditations and stuff like that, that might be the ascension right there. Because once you get started, oh my gosh, all the windows that open. So, and if you are on the journey already, I feel like maybe you felt a little stagnant energy, like your abilities just took a rest, and that's what happens. Spirit gives you what you can handle, and even I can handle more, but they know better, I think, than we do. And there's something about here. There's something on the scrolls here. I might need to get my rune thing out. So it is written. I don't know why I heard that. I just heard it is written. Could be in the Akashic records for you. Are you wanting to learn about the Akashic records? Maybe that's part of the portal ascension. But definitely you are on some sort of a spiritual journey here, Jackie, is what I'm seeing. And sorry, I don't always look at my cards right away. Look at this. Let me just show you. So I'm thinking while you are sleeping, you are doing a lot of astral traveling and into other realms and magical realms. You have here the dream warrioress, I'll call it. Reflection, allowing, and attraction. There's a butterfly in this image. Transformation. There's two butterflies. You are definitely going through some kind of transitional energy, spiritual awakening. I don't know if that's what you've been feeling, or you might not. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Perfect. Please don't be afraid to start anything. And then if you're looking into Akashic records, Jackie Dragonfly Crystals, I'm told, is holding a class in February. Jackie Dragonfly Crystals. Check out her page, and I think it'll take you to her website. But there's just definitely something with you being in a dream state and having some spiritual ascension going on. And there's peacock feathers in here, which just remind you, you're being reminded to walk in the energies of beauty and grace. But definitely some third eye and crown chakra awakening. So do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. And look into it. Look into it. So that's what I have for you, Jackie. What do you have, Ange?
Okay,
I'm
Jackie. Well,
excited for her.
this is very exciting. Okay, let's just get into it. There's lots here. So first we start with the Ace of Coins. Here is this one here. So with the Ace of Coins on this one, it says creating opportunities exceeds waiting for opportunity. All right. So that is exactly what the Ace of Pentacles stands for. It is a portal, an opportunity um, for something brand new to flourish. Being the pentacle suit, rooted in the earthly realm. I mean, it can be materialistic, it can be monetary, but it doesn't have to be. I see the Ace of Pentacles as that potential, that start, that dot, that sort of that where it all begins, right? And on the Ace of Pentacles, we have the little wheelbarrow, and that means about putting in the work, right? So here's your opportunity. It's going to involve some work, but this is exciting work. This is something that you have been wanting to do, have been wanting to start, and maybe you already are starting to do it. But the potential card comes out to reassure you that you should definitely go with it. Now, next to that, we have the Sun card. It says, "Joy and happiness shine from your soul." Here, and that's of course a beautiful card with the sun, and then it's the most joyful one in the whole deck. It's just about happiness and everything like that. But it's interesting because we have this "it's not my circus, not my monkeys" landed on top of that. And sometimes we just need that reminder that when you're focusing on your goals, when you're focusing on your dreams, sometimes you have to just quiet the noise around you. Another piece of advice I can give you is, if you are working on a project, sometimes keep it a little bit tighter to your chest and not share too many details with those around you, even if those that you trust the most. It's something about speaking it aloud before certain things come to fruition that can, I think, that can kind of like mess with the juju of everything.
Yes, yes.
So there's that. And then now this is gonna throw you off a little bit, but just follow me. This is the tower. Castles made of sand fall into the sea eventually. All right. So
Ooh.
I was kind of like, well, hell, what the hell? We got Ace of Pentacles, we got the sun in the tower. Like, what are you, Spirit? Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, what does that mean? Well, I asked for more clarification. So we have the little drink me bottle. This is from Alice in Wonderland.
Love
For
it.
anybody familiar with that, it's temptation, right? And temptation, can go with like the sort of devil energy, but also upheaval. I just want to ask, Jackie, are you a fire sign, or are you close with someone who's a fire sign? Because you got a whole lot of fire in here. Now, this could just mean fire, could just mean transmutation. It could just mean leveling up. It could mean passion, right? It doesn't necessarily have to do anything with astrology, but I just thought I'd ask. But anyway, you got the fire card here. So right next to the tower card. And then when I asked for further clarification, we got the rage. I'm like, okay, girl, there's lots of flames going on here. But you know what? It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. We need this shakeup. We need this disruption and this upheaval in order to create that space for this, right? In order for this to happen and for this to happen, right? You have to go through that. Like, you have to sort of burn it all down to create it and let it come through. And actually, after that, you got the Magician card, which is beautiful because the Magician is all about, you standing in your power, you creating whatever it is that you want. Again, because you're the Magician and you have this potential, boom, now you can finally do it because you've lit the way. We have the little shovel that landed on it, which just means rebuilding after destruction. The Three of Pentacles, which means it's okay to collaborate, but just remember not to share too many details with others. And then we ended off with the Peace card, because at the end, it's going to be a peaceful ending, with you creating exactly what it is you want. Your spirit team has your back; they always
Oh,
do.
that's a beautiful one.
And then we have the stethoscope, which reminds you that your own peace is the most important in terms of your health, right? So throughout all of this, just make sure you stay grounded, you stay healthy. But yeah, don't be afraid to walk through the flames, okay? Because sometimes that's what it takes in order to get to this. All right.
Flames can be purifying, right? She said her brother's a Leo. Is that a fire sign?
Ooh, it is. Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it? Okay.
All right. Yeah. So just
Interesting.
keep that in mind. The fire, like the fire was really coming strong in this, and I just felt like a transmutation, like passion, and it's okay. It's a healthy thing, actually. It's a good thing. It's just it can be scary when it's presented that way. Like, what do you mean tower and flames and rage? What the hell's going on? But it's not a bad thing. Like, I didn't get any bad negative vibes off of the reading. It was just like some necessary shit that we have to go through in order to come out on the other side.
Perfect. Perfect. Wow, Jackie. I'm excited for you. I really am. So thank you for letting us read for you tonight. That was wonderful. Thank you, Angie. All right, so I'm going to start doing a roll call because we've been, people come in and out. I want to know if Ms. D is here because often she needs to leave before she gets her reading. So I want to know if Ms. D is present and would like a reading at the moment. Otherwise, I'll check back in.
Miss D.
So we'll do that. And then wait a moment. Might have to come back to her. Okay, so next I'm going to have Silver.
Miss D is here.
Yay! Okay. Yes. Okay. Silver, do you mind? I want to read for Miss D because a lot of times she needs to go take care of some business. And then so after Miss D, we have Silver. And then I'll start putting everybody in the chat. So you're very welcome, Jackie. Okay. All right, Miss D. All right.
Miss D. Come on, because I need to get drunk.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I don't remember the last time I had. I guess I had some red wine, maybe over. Did I? I don't know. I don't drink as much anymore. Like I used to drink a lot. Probably too much. I had a lot of fun.
Burned my tummy, so that wasn't my drug of choice because it burned. But I do remember being very happy with
yes,
with my rum and Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Oh, so, all right. Let's see this beautiful goddess energy for Miss D. All right. Okay, Miss D, let me take you down here. All right, love. Okay, this is a very interesting Eight of Swords in this deck here. Hang on a second. Okay. Okay, so I think I like this image. I like the guy in the image. Okay, so I feel like in this image he's saying, "Bring it on. I can take you all on." And this is, of course, Eight of Swords are normally about thoughts and you being really caught up in your thoughts, but you have a lot to think about. That's a legitimate thought process. It's not that where some people are unnecessary overthinking things and stuff. There's a lot coming at you, so I feel this is almost like an Eight of Wands thing in tandem with the Eight of Swords. There's a lot coming at you, that a lot of decisions that you may need to make, and people are throwing things at you, but you're like, bring it on. I'm game. I can do this. You've got such strong willpower within you and that inner strength that can get you through any kind of storm or situation, the thoughts around you. This is thinking with clarity and purpose. That's what I'm getting from this particular card. And then we got the Page of Wands. So I think there's a new inspiration that's going to come from all that thinking. Again, these are thoughts that aren't unpurposeful. Is that even a word? But but it's like you have this this beautiful wand that hang on one moment. Okay. All right. It's like you have your spirit team coming out. Okay. So in this card there was clouds. It's a little bit stormy and stuff. Well, here is your spirit team standing right behind you, clearing away all obstacles, clearing away these clouds, starting you on a new journey. There's something new that you're going to be embarking on within your realm, we'll say, within your magical realm. It's filled with sunflowers, joy. Whatever it is going to bring you and others a lot of joy. But again, taking that stance of purpose and confident, even though pages, they're kind of hesitant in taking on new things, but this is so inspirational. That's I just saw this page slam down that wand and say, "You shall not pass." So I don't know what that's all about, but that's what came about. You also got air spirit. There you go. Inspiration, breathe, spaciousness. So there's a lot of inspiration floating through your mind, and your spirit team is definitely helping you out here and bringing on this inspiration. Be open and receptive to this divine inspiration. And your final card is Dolphin Spirit. It's about connection, harmony, and most of all, play. Don't forget to enjoy the process. Let me do something here. Let's see. Okay, yes, six dolphins, six harmony. It looks like 5 dolphins, but there's one up here. Dolphins are very intelligent. They're very they're just open and receptive to that divine life force, that sea life that's around them. That's Mother Earth, that spirit coming down. And they set out on a purpose. They work together. So whatever you're doing, it's going to be a collaborative thing, I feel. And it's going to bring joy all around. I feel a lot of joy happening here. So that intuition, just keep that intuition open, Miss D. And that's what I have for you. So there's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Oh, wow. I just got like emotional with this reading. Like, holy whoa. Okay. Okay, Misty, here we go. Whew. Okay, so we start with the King of Coins here. All right, and the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, it says sovereignty is freedom from external control. All right, so there's that. And on there, we also have like the money tree, which is really cool. Okay, so this is all about, I mean, let's face it, like the King of Pentacles. I mean, he's pretty stable and, a solid, practical, grounded, well-to-do person. And remember that when we talk about this, it doesn't always have to be about money, even though the money tree fell on the King of Pentacles. I mean, yes, this could be part of it, because I mean, let's face it, like anytime that we're putting something together, especially when it's to benefit others, I mean, 9 times out of 10, it probably involves money, because that's the way this world works. But the next card that I have for you is the Wheel of Fortune. Changes in motion to your destiny. Okay, so I'm going to put this all together, but I just want to show you all the pieces first. Okay, we got the little tugboat, which is all about motion. Now, you can notice here, like the Wheel of Fortune and the tugboat, right? It is about change, it is about motion. But then right next to that, we have the Knight of Swords, full speed ahead. So you can see this is gaining speed now from tugboat to freaking race bike here, right? And that's swords, right? So that's like more like intellect and thought. Now, on the Knight of Swords, we also have the little nurse's cap, and we have the word loud. Okay. And this will all come full circle just a minute, my friend. Then we have faith, okay, with the little clear quartz, like for clearing energy. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles here with safety. Hang on one second. This is Nine of Pentacles. And then we have safety as well. And it says safety first, always be patient with yourself. Once you feel safe, you can be brave and make some magic. And then we end with protection, which looks like this, with the little dog, which is about loyalty. So what the hell does this all mean? This means that this means that you are this for a lot of people in your life, not only professionally, but personally. Okay. I mean, professionally for sure. Like profession is coming through really, really strong. And I got like emotional during the reading as well, because I know that you help people. Obviously, that's, a thing. But I don't know that oh my gosh. I don't know that the depth of how you make people feel safe, heard, seen, protected. You give people faith, you give people hope. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, I'm getting choked up again. But you are that person, and your spiritual team really what do you mean for medical? Oh. Yeah. Exactly. It's showing here like there's some movement. And it was slow at first with the tugboat, and now it's coming in really fast like this. Now, again, like this is something coming in fast for the situation. I hope it is the money that you've been waiting for. But even if it's not that, your spiritual team really wants you to know that everything that you're putting in it and continue to put in it, it's not only paying off for what it is that you're doing, but for the people that you're supporting. Again, having the money is ultimately going to help, because that's going to really push the benefits to the people who need it. But just know that you really are like a really special person out here that is touching so many lives on a really, really deep level. And your spiritual team wants you to not give up, to keep going. And it definitely looks like things are going to speed up full speed ahead very, very soon around this. And yeah, like the word loud comes out too, right? Because you are a really strong voice, you don't have to be loud, but just like a strong presence, right? In this, like you really hold space very, very well for people. And it's a beautiful reading. Yeah. So thank you.
When Dee speaks, people listen.
Yep. And they should.
Oh, what a wonderful, I hope you like that reading.
I got choked up a couple times. I'm like,
yeah, that was, I just hope that, all that's going to fall into place, and money's going to come in for you. And, we'll be putting out that beautiful energy there for you, Miss Dee. That was wonderful, Ange. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
She is loud. I mean, hey, that's okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We still have people waiting. We have 11 still. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Silver was next. And then after Silver, Sandra. So I'm kind of toggling back and forth to give everybody a fair chance here. Try my best to get to everybody tonight. So Silver. Okay. I missed the live thing. What? Missed. Oh, a different live when we. Okay. All right. 2025 energy. These cards are so huge. I can't handle them. All right, 2025. Okay, I shuffle, 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 and here's the third time this healing card's come up tonight. All right, so silver, looks like 2025 will be a year where you awaken mind, body, and spirit. This is about taking a spiritual healing journey for yourself. And again, with the support of friends, loved ones, and loved ones who've crossed over, they watch over you. They help guide you to where you need to be. And you might be unknowingly drawn to a place where you're gonna you how can I put this? I want to say a place of healing, but it's more of it, it could be it could be Zumba. So I'm not saying like a temple. You're not necessarily going to a temple to be healed, but going somewhere new where the people that you are surrounded by is going to help you. Let's just say if you were an introvert, they will help you come out of that introversion, if that's a word. Whatever you think might be a little, stone in the road type of thing, where you may have feel blocked. It's going to be, with the support of others, help clear that path for you, if that makes sense. Excuse me, I'm already getting parched here. One moment. Yeah, so 2025 healing, but it's a spiritual healing and a freeing up. So it could be also about cutting some energetic cords that no longer serve you, or the connection with people that you would feel guilty about severing that cord with. Well, you can love somebody, but you don't need that cord attached to you, and it frees the two of you up, if that's something that needs to be happening here. I have this wonderful King of Wands here. So this could be about, it could be about you stepping into your power, you being innovative, inspiration comes over you. This is about you embodying this fire that's been burning within you, waiting to come out. And when it comes out, it's like, look at all that fire around this person. It could also be somebody coming into your life, or somebody you know that's very inspirational, very like confident in their power, and which will help you in your road of spiritual healing. So I love that. Yeah, he's this person very okay. This person, this person could also be, if it's not you, a healer, because he's holding his hand out here, and there's fire coming out of his hands. So I don't know if you know energy healing. Maybe that's what you need to do. I don't know if you feel called to that. So some energy healing, or you are going maybe go to an energy healer, but and or both. Both is good. Yeah, so it looks like this is a year for you to take flight, let things go that don't belong in your life anymore. This says, I don't know if you've heard me talk about the word forgiveness. It's a very it's not a word that says you're letting people off the hook. It's just that you come to an understanding why people are the way they are, and you don't have to support that anymore. And then, but it's also about forgiving, forgiving yourself. If you have these, I wish I would have, any kind of guilty feeling, this is about you freeing yourself from all that does not serve your highest good, anything that's been holding you back. I'm thinking calling upon Archangel Michael. If you call upon Archangel Michael, he helps sever cords that are deep dug with hooks in you. And you just ask for his assistance in taking these cords severing them, dissipating them, burning them. You could even do your own. Um, we have our grounding cords and we send them to Mother Earth, but every once in a while we have to cut those cords, those energetic cords. They get weakened and tired, and you create a new cord to help ground you in your new journey. So I feel like there's a new journey for you in 2025. It's going to be a very healing journey. It's going to be an inspirational journey, and you're going to take on a new persona. Is how I'm feeling, Silver. So yeah, so that's my story for you, Silver, and I'm excited for you on that one. So um, let's see what Ange has.
Okay. All right, Silver. So 2025 looks like a really good year for you, but um it's a lot of seeking. Yeah. There's something that you're seeking in 2025. So here we go. We start with the Hierophant. It says, "In the pursuit of answers, we find our beliefs." Okay, so the
Mm.
Hierophant is all about teaching, learning. And then we have a stack of books, ironically, that fell out on top of the Hierophant, right? So there definitely is something, some knowledge that you're seeking. It could be, of course, higher education if you want to pursue that. You could teach yourself a bunch of different things online. You don't necessarily have to go to school to do that. It could be deepening a spiritual practice within yourself or something like that, right? So just remember, like the Hierophant is a myriad of things that could be uh, in terms of learning. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords. Being free is a state of mind. Okay, so now we get into the nitty gritty. So what does this mean? So we have this person behind these bars, and then we also have this heart that showed up and it's all locked up, which is very fitting with the Eight of Swords, right? Remember, Eight of Swords is all about self-imposed limitations, right? We put ourselves in there. You're not actually stuck, but you do that to yourself, self-sabotage, right? And the self-sabotage goes right along with this card. It's criticism. Okay, and with the criticism, we have little ruler where we're constantly measuring ourselves up against other people. We're measuring ourselves up against maybe mistakes we made in the past. It's unhealthy. Um, it's an unhealthy thing, and it ties right back to that Eight of Swords thinking of that self-sabotage, like I can't do this, I'm not good enough, like that whole negative thought pattern, right? Okay, but then we've got the Page of Coins, which is a Page of Pentacles, and it says action is the foundation for success. So the good news is that in this Page of Coins card, it is all about you setting those goals, laying those foundations and taking action for the Hierophant, right? For that higher knowledge that you are seeking. On that card, we have a little fortune cookie that says, "You never hesitate to tackle the most difficult problems." And we also had the letter K pop out. I don't know what the letter K means to you, but maybe jot that down just for future reference. And then to end off the reading, we have open. Opening up and being vulnerable can be hard, but it can lead to so much growth and connection, right? And that's just the opposite of this, right? So moving from this to this. And it's not always easy, but it's necessary. And then we end with the water suit and the word, where did that go? And the word happy, right? So this is all about emotions, like water's all emotions, and you can see how the water's flowing. It's not stagnant. So you know, uh, as you progress through the year and you actively, like I said, take action, right, to move away from the Eight of Swords energy mind frame, to pursue these, to whatever it is that you want to pursue. You're going to ultimately be happier because of it, because your emotions are going to flow freely. This is all going to involve work, but it's necessary work, and it's fulfilling for yourself. What else did I want to say about this? Overall, I get a really good feeling about this. I think that you're going to discover things about yourself, and maybe even discover something that you didn't even realize that you wanted to get into. It's going to come up. So how do I say this? I'm sorry. It's sometimes when spirit speaks, it doesn't always come through clear. Through your discovery of whatever the Hierophant is, and it could be multiple things, not just one thing, you are also going to discover other rabbit holes like we do. And those rabbit holes are going to open up and free you from the self-sabotage and criticism, move you more into the page of coins energy, and allow things to flow easier. And you're going to be able to drop the criticism. And through that, you're also going to discover something that you maybe never even thought that would inspire you and light you up. Okay, that could be a hobby, it could be a change in your career, whatever it is. And I just want to read one thing from the guidebook from the Reclaim for that criticism card. Says, a voice from the past. It's written into my skull, printed into my ears, stuck in front of my eyes. It's a poison that runs in my blood. It's the words I tell myself in the dark, learned from another wounded soul who likes to point at all the things that they couldn't do right. So don't, oh, yeah. Part of the work is like letting go of the criticism that maybe others put onto you as well throughout life. But then it also speaks to the self-sabotage because we criticize ourselves, right? So that is what I have for you, Silver. I think it's going to be a really great year for you. Some work to do, but it's all good. So yeah.
Yeah, she was saying we all will be doing some work. And I was about ready to say, and Keith put it up here, it's a 9-year. So it's about finishing up some things. Um, a year of completions. Right. Maybe things that we put on the back burner too often, or half finished artwork pieces that some of us have. Maybe we can finish them this year.
Yeah, we all have that. And remember, like, it is a 9-year, and then because it goes every 9 years, then we go back to a 1 year next year. Or what I like to do is look at it as like a 10. It's a 10-year, but then broken down to 1. So next year we're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. So basically, if we don't put the work in now for a 9-year, it's going to be a lot more challenging when we have all that movement of the wheel and the sort of new fresh beginnings and fresh start of that Magician, right? We kind of want to clear that slate and have some fresh energy for 2026. So 2025 is definitely a year of work for sure.
Oh. But some work is fun. So keep that in mind, everybody.
Yeah,
it's not all daunting.
Yeah.
It can be challenging and inspirational at the same time.
Yeah. And it should be challenging because that's how we grow. But challenging doesn't always have to mean bad and, towers falling and burning, right? It's just
moving the boulder uphill.
Yeah.
So, all right. So thank you for letting us read for you tonight.
Yes.
We're going to keep moving. We have quite a few people still popping in, and we've been on in an hour. We've been on an hour. So Sandra, how can I win my daughter-in-law over? Wait a minute. Didn't you also wait? I think Sandra asked a different question. Oh, did I accidentally take it off?
Yeah, I just saw Silver's comment, and I don't mean to be a downer, but many souls don't want to change or grow. Exactly. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay, because for those that choose not to, that's their path. That's their journey. And, for those who believe this, like, they'll have to come back and do it again. I firmly believe that. Like, I know I'm not coming back here. I know I've done my work, and I've been here several different times, and this is it for me.
Me as well. It's sad yet exciting at the same time. Yeah. Sandra, did you change your question, or was that am I thinking of somebody else? So is this the question you want us to read on? Is how can you win your daughter-in-law over? So they've been married 7 years, and she's just keeping you at bay. Is that, and again, that's kind of a third party.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I mean, let's see. How can we reword that? I could have sworn that you asked a different question, Sandra. Is that the same question?
Yeah, she said that's the right question. That's okay. We can word it in a way that's like, Sandra, what is it that you can do in your energy and your power to better your relationship with family members? That way we're focusing on you and not her.
Yeah. So, okay.
And that's really what you asked, right? How can I? But,
yeah. Okay. All right, dear.
Yeah, like Elizabeth said, what can I do to improve my relationship with my daughter-in-law?
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, hey, John.
Yeah, John's here. Hey, John.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming by.
And Jeff has popped in too.
Oh, Jeff. Hey.
All right, Sandra. Okay, Sandra.
Great.
Okay. All right, Sandra. Oh my gosh. All right, Sandra. Let me take you down. Okay, so the first card that comes up is I don't feel like you're overthinking, and that's what this card kind of implies too. I don't know. Does your daughter-in-law have harsh words, perhaps, to you? I mean, how is that relationship? Or you just well, let's see. First, answer that question, then I'll go with my second thought. So is she the type of person that no filter, maybe not necessarily harsh words, but no filter, talks a lot? Um, how is her energy, Sandra? I prayed for an angel to come into the sunset if I make okay, well, let me go on because I do feel like there is some sort of conflict happening here, and just know that I really feel like it's not you, it's her type of thing. Sometimes we can spend too much time trying to be liked, wanting to be liked, and that takes a lot of energy away from us. So I'm trying to follow chat to see if she. I know you're here, Cinda. There's a delay too. I do know that. Let me go on. Okay, so there's some rough waters here. I can see, but I got the World card, and it's a very interesting World card. It's one of those world. Here, let me show you. It's the world of experience. You. I'm trying to say this. Let me say this. Okay. You have lived a few lifetimes, and the experience that you've gained through these lifetimes you carry with you. Um, you're like the wiser one here. And I don't know how to really answer this as how this is, for me talking about being grounded, not to overthink things. I still don't see an answer to my question. So, oh wait, she didn't say hello to me for an hour. Christmas Eve. Okay. um, that's a hard one for me for some reason here. I feel okay. I think this is her energy. She's living in her head too much, and I don't think it's anything you are doing or not doing. She's just got a lot going on, and she doesn't want to share it or share that experience with you. But you have so much experience, lifetimes of experience. You just need to remain humble, to remain grounded when you're asked to be grounded when you go near her, and ask for the angels to assist you in how do I want to say this? Just bringing a little light into the room to where she will relax and open up a little bit. There's just some people that just um they're not persons. They're not people persons. I'm just really getting stuck on her energy, like really stuck, like unblocked about her energy. So the spirit that you're to embody is what I pulled here is whale spirit, depth, stillness, and resonance. Let me go to my handy dandy animal book here, but look at this. This is just in looking this image, this is about you just kind of going with the flow. Don't fight the current with her. There's absolutely her energy is just weird to me. Hang on. Um, so so this was the card I asked about. What energy shall you embody? It's peaceful, gentle. You're the protector. Um, let's see, this says your inner navigation always guides you. Align with your purpose and power of your soul. You are a healer, and there's some people out there that just fight being healed. They fight opening up. They just fight everything. And I don't feel like you just need to be beautiful you. And I'm afraid that's all I have for you. I just feel like her energy, there's nothing you can do about her energy, but what you can do for you is to remain that calm. And I mean, after 7 years, I really don't know. There's just some people that just are just that way. And I'm afraid you shouldn't put too much energy into that, even though it's daughter-in-law. I don't know. What do you have, Ange? I'm really stuck on this one. I am
Okay.
sorry, Sandra.
Yeah, it's like so overall, Sandra, what I'm feeling, because I'm tapping into your energy alone here, is that there's obviously a lot of emotion, a lot of charged emotion around you with the situation. You know, in life sometimes like we want relationships so badly, but it's not always reciprocal. In this situation, obviously that's what it is, that's what you said. So here's what's interesting is I get the strength card and it says a calm mind brings inner strength. There's that there. And then it's really cool because when I pulled from the reclaim oracle, strength came out again. Okay, so what I'm and then on one of the cards had this little blobby monster looking guy fall out on it, and also the number 5, which is about conflict. So what this shows though is that you can still be like that pillar of strength for your family members regardless if they, you know, if they want anything to do with you or not. um there's definitely messages in this reading about staying true to who you are and not losing yourself in the process, to try to please other people or, you know, try to make yourself fit into something to appease someone else to get them to like you. Sometimes people just don't, I don't know, they're just very closed off or they don't want to open up or they just don't trust people. And who knows what's happened in her past? Maybe she's got trust issues. Like, I don't know. Again, I don't have access to her energy, but I'm just reading around yours. And now I go into the Knight of Cups. The giver of love is the keeper of love. Okay, so here's the thing with the Knight of Cups. Normally, this is all about, oh, the romantic person, whatever. But this also, on the flip side, can be very mentally um challenging, like narcissistic behavior, right? And possibly that's what you're dealing with because we also have the glasses that are falling out on that. So to see things
Mm.
clearly, sometimes you have to see past people's traits. You know what I mean? So there's certain people we're just never going to vibe with. It doesn't matter if they're family or not. And then we also have the Hierophant in pursuit of answers. We find our beliefs. So this one comes out again in this reading, and it comes out with this little piece of pie. And what that reminds you again is standing in your power, what you believe, right? You're part of the pie, but you're only like a piece of the pie. So you don't have to like take on all that other stuff from the other part of the pie. Like your part of the pie isn't a family, right? But even though like certain family members may be challenging you emotionally, you don't have to take that on as your own. And we also have acceptance. So, yeah, it's just asking you to accept the fact that you, again, you can be that strong. You see the roots right there? Where did I put that other card? Strength. Look at that. So we got strength twice, plus we have acceptance, right? So it's really asking you to just accept the situation as it is. And I even had the Christmas light fall out on this, and you just said something about her not talking to you
Yeah.
on Christmas. So that was right on acceptance. So that's really what it's saying. Just accept that's just the way she is. It has nothing to do with what you did, what you didn't do. I'm pretty sure um, Ginger said that too. And then we end with float. Feel the air around you. Let the universe cradle you for a while. Yeah, you just do you, you know, and just make sure, you know, like going through life that your son and your grandchildren know that you've always been there. You've always been open to being there, and that, you know, if somebody wants to shut you out, well, it wasn't your doing, right? And so again, if people choose not to be a part of your life, let them. It's very hard, and it's easier for me to sit here and just say that, but you know, as somebody who's had to do that as well, you know, it is a choice. Do they want to be a part of your life or do they not? And we cannot force people to do that. So I would say don't be so hard on yourself, to sort of float, release, accept, you know, accept that that's just the way it is. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry that
Yeah.
that's the way it is for you though.
Yeah.
So
Oh, these cute little ghosty cards.
oh yeah, that's the
So adorable.
I'm here.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
it's I think a Kickstarter. I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really cool.
cute.
Murphy Pines.
So we do wish you well, my dear, and just focus on the grandchildren and your son, and this girl's just missing out. That's, you know, she's missing out.
Yeah.
All right, so we have next Keith. So Keith, I believe you're still here. You've been popping in, talking. There you are.
Mm.
So Keith, and then Lena, and I just started people. Okay, so let's read for Keith and keep moving on because we still have. I swear, why? Okay, that says start 11. It's been start 11, and I'm taking off people. Oh,
Mm-mm.
I'm part of the 11. I'm sorry. Because I'm starting who I'm due next so I don't forget.
Yeah, Sandra, like she said, go into third eye to talk to her. Yeah, exactly. You can try to spiritually connect, you know, and just send, you know, that beautiful light to her. Like try not to stoop to that five conflict energy that I was showing you, that narcissistic behavior that clearly like some people may be displaying. And you know, I can tell you like from experience, you know, I have a family member that has not accepted another one of our family members in almost identically to what you're saying. And the one family member is like, what, you know, this person is so hard, like they won't let me in, like I've tried everything, like what is it? And it's almost identical to what you're saying. So you're definitely not alone in that. It's just some people are just hard. They got this hard shell on them that you can't crack them.
Yeah.
And it has probably nothing to do with you, absolutely nothing, right? It's them, like they have to work through some stuff. And again, going back to a previous reading where someone said, well, there's a lot of people who don't want to do the work, that could be it too, right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, you love her, of course you do. Yeah, so just keep sending love to
You
her. And
keep being beautiful, you.
yeah, yeah, and just never stoop to that level. Just always maintain that vibration of love and like I'm here for you. And regardless of how she responds, right, you just keep vibing at that energy. And you know, and eventually, I don't know how old your grandkids are, but eventually, you know, they'll grow up and they'll want to, you know, be a part of your life. And maybe they're just too young right now where they're not able to make that choice for themselves. Like, but yeah,
She
you
did
just
say they want to be with her. They like to be with
yeah,
her. So
exactly. So
focus on them, not their mama. All right, Keith.
Keith, hello. Okay.
All right, energy for Keith. All right, 2 popped out there. Okay. All right, Keith. Let's see. Let me look at this here. Okay. All right. So let me take your name down so I can see, or you can see. All right. This card, I feel you as a person of experience who's gained wisdom through all the challenges. And now is the time for you to kind of like take a rest, take a step back, do some reassessing, some rearranging of things. But what I like about this card is he has done that. He has taken all these inspirational things. Wands are about fire energy, inspiration. It could be passions. The 9 is completion. So you're completing some stage in your life right now where you could step back and look at your accomplishments, and you look at them in this contemplative energy of absorbing the wisdom through the experiences, if that makes sense, is how I feel like. And I feel like he's taking his experiences and it's this is weird. I'm getting this is weird. It's like he's taken them and turned them into a form of art, if that makes sense to you. I'm not sure, but he's arranged these wands in such a way that they become an art piece. So, and it could be kind of like a badge of honor type of thing. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Keith. But yeah, so this upcoming months, I think, are you're going to be completing something. And then I've got the Sun card. So definitely experiences of accomplishment. That 9 is the completion, and what comes after that 9 is the beginning, a new beginning. So you're completing one cycle and beginning a new cycle. I'm in a 9-year myself. Oh, okay. Well, that was perfect. Yeah, so this the sun. What I love about this sun, it's not the creepy baby on the horse. I had to look to see. It's like the chariot. This is just you, a driving force of inspiration, of fire. There's like some renewal coming up for you, that you are able to take something on and move forward with something that you've been maybe putting on the back burner, waiting for this one cycle to end so you can go forward. This is like chariots of fire type of thing. Hang on. All right, I just got this overwhelming feeling of like maternal energy of someone who've crossed over, who there's such joy and happiness for you. And it's like, I don't know if you know who this is. I don't, but she herself is full of light and fire and inspiration. And it's like she has been throwing her flames upon you to bring you inspiration and new life. And I'm just all of a sudden getting this, I can't even put it into words. It's just, I don't know. And you know, these horses, they represent freedom. And movement, and it could be also maybe traveling. Maybe you can finally travel if you've been wanting to and something's been holding you back. So that's interesting. That's just really interesting. Hang on, there's something else in here. Okay. Did you have a pet that has passed away? A dog? There's like a dog in heaven with this person. That's what I'm getting. almost husky like, or I don't know. I'm just something there. Something's there, and I'll have to tap into it. So you've got okay. You got the crystal spirit. Two cards came out together. Crystal spirit, vibration, frequency, and acceleration. So there's something waking up inside you that's just it's been dormant, and crystals, they remain hidden within the earth, but the fire of the earth turns them into such beautiful pieces of art, and they end up emerging, whether they're found or they emerge themselves. And I feel like that's your energy. You have deer spirit, awareness, sensitivity, and gentleness. So you have this gentle spirit about you. You're definitely I don't know if something to hang on. You're just, I feel like you're such a nurturing soul. You have a nurturing soul about you. And I don't know. I just feel such beautiful energy surrounding you, Keith, right now. I can't even put it into words. But this deer is very majestic. She is almost ethereal. I'm getting this ethereal energy here. So I'm going to stop there because I think I could ramble on because I'm just getting like, um, yes. Well, this is just a reminder of you being a gentle soul. But you, I hope this story unfolded for you somehow. But this is a lot of intense energy all of a sudden I'm feeling. What do you have, Ange?
All right. I mean, definitely I'm picking up very kind energy from you, Keith. So kindness is
Mhm.
one of the first cards that popped out. So you are very, very kind soul. So, okay. So it looks like either you have just gone through this or you will be going through this, but I first got the Two of Pentacles, and that is all about balancing something, right? So when I asked for further clarification about the Two of Pentacles, I got on one side of it, I got the Sun card, which, Ginger also got the Sun
Sun's
card for you.
cards.
So the Sun card, is all about great energy, kind, joyful, happy energy. And I even have the Good Charm and the heart that came out on it, right? So
Oh,
that's
sweet.
beautiful. So remember the Two of Pentacles on one side of it, you got the sun and the heart and everything's great, right? Um and then in the middle, like where I got the Two of Pentacles, I have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles tends to be a little bit of a heavier energy. And it says, there's literally a man here that says seeking human kindness, which I think is really beautiful. And it says a victim mindset often creates situations of suffering, right? So what it's saying is sometimes we can put ourselves in this situation where we think that we're in a lack mindset, we don't have what we need in life. But really, if we reach a branch out, I say branch out because there's a tree that landed on it. So you're growing from this, like you're growing from this sort of mindset, okay? And it's inviting you to go deeper with that. All right. Because remember the sun card on one side, and then on the other side of that, so it's asking you to grow from that lack mindset. It's asking you to expand that. And then through that, on the other side of the balance, we have the Queen of Swords. With sorrow and pain comes wisdom and charity. Clarity. I mean, charity too, I suppose, but clarity. And that is a key word in this reading is clarity. Okay. So here we go. So you're moving away from that lack mindset into there. And then we have the charm that says believe. So believe in yourself. And we have the little computer, and the computer ties in nicely with this one that says it's too peoply out there or too peoply outside. And what that can mean is that maybe you're being called to connect more with people, but in a way that's not necessarily going out to meet people, but it's online. Like we do have that ability. Like right now, we're connecting in this way, right? So it's probably asking you to move out of that like lonely lack mindset, right? And grow from that, right? Because on the other side of that is that clarity that you're seeking, that community that you're seeking, and that happiness and that joy overall, right? And just to capitalize on that, we have the air card, and again, that's all about clarity. right? It's all about intellect. It's all about clarity, clearing that mind. And we had the date of April 10th fall out. So if April 10th means something to you, if not, write it down because it might. Okay. Oh shoot, there's one more card. It's hiding in the back. I'm sorry. Disgust went with that 5 of Pentacles because the little mask fell on there, and it's taking off the mask, and recognizing like some of the disgusting things, not necessarily all about yourself, but about maybe people like around you, or maybe even how things are going on in the world, right? It's really honing in on that, and just gaining clarity, from again, I just keep hearing lack mindset. It just keeps repeating over and over. I'm like, okay, I get it, I told him. So yeah, just try to move out of that energy, right? So that you can gain the clarity and you can move into the Sun card. I think it's a beautiful thing. So I hope that resonates with you, Keith. Again, you have a very calm and kind energy about you.
Oh, you definitely should, Keith. Hang on, let me get to his little stop. Okay, I've been thinking of doing a spiritual YouTube channel. The
Well,
answer is yes.
there's your sign right there. There's a little computer, and the Queen of Wands says, "Go for it." Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny when I saw that you said you were thinking about moving out west with that chariot. It reminds me of the wagons that go west. So
Yeah.
wow, that's
Oh.
funny. So wow, Keith, thank you for letting us read for you. That was wonderful energy. So all right, Lena, I didn't read your question before for now, but this is the question you want to ask. So she wants to know if she's getting her driver's license. I guess she's going the 3rd of March to get her driving test and wants to know.
Okay. That's
So
exciting, Lena.
I pulled a different deck out to see what.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do like predictive yes, no, when things are going to happen. But we can certainly read the energy around it. And remember, and this is what I tell anybody that comes to ask for a reading from me. I'm taking an exam. How's it going to go? I'm taking a test. Will I pass? You know what? It's a perfectly normal question to ask because we're like anxious and we want to know. But remember, like what you put in, you're going to get out, right? So if you've been practicing and you know what you're doing, you have to first have faith in yourself, right? That you're going to do really, really well. So as much as like being nervous is normal, and you're gonna obviously be nervous, it's okay, but don't let that overtake you where that it clouds your ability to focus on everything that you've worked so hard to this point. But I'm definitely happy to pull a few cards and charms for you, just the overall energy of your driving education. Okay. All right. So, oh, shoot.
Okay, so I went and pulled this out of this fun deck I have, and asked about the energy surrounding you taking this test. It came out the time is now, but it also says stay away from idiots. It says I found the key to happiness, staying away from idiots. So this just makes me think of be mindful of the idiots that are on the road. As you're driving, ask your guides to be with you first of all as you're driving, and to help you be aware of your surroundings and the idiots on the road. But this says the time is now, so for entertainment purposes only. March sounds like a great time to get that license. And then I pulled what energy should you embody as you're taking this driver's test. I got Whale Spirit. It says depth, stillness, and resonance. This is about you being calm, breathing through the process, going with the flow. If like Ann says, if you get all nervous, that can mess you up. So you need to go in there with confidence and stay calm through the whole process, and ask your guides to definitely ask them to be with you and help you through the process of getting your driver's test good results there. So That's what I have for you, Lena.
All right. So, Lena,
and good luck with that.
Yes, we definitely wish you the best luck. I mean, right off the hop, while I was shuffling the cards, the Sun card popped right out again, and I shuffled the heck out of this deck. The Sun card is a very positive card. It's a great card. And hang on, there's more information. I just have to get this other deck out here. Okay. Then the one card that popped out is despair, and this is what I was talking about. Sometimes we can get up in our head too much, and we can sort of carry around this how do you say, lower vibration of like despair and worry and anxiety, right? So in order to come out here with the Sun card, right, we have to not maybe carry that around with us. Again, being nervous is healthy. It's good. It means you care about what you're doing, but just don't be stuck there. And let me see what comes out with the dice. Ooh, okay. So we have the little fishing pole. So what the fishing pole means is you, again, and this is perfect because it's what I already said, whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it, right? So if you have done your studies, for example, if you're going fishing and you want to fish for bass, you're already going to do your studies of like, well, what do I put on the end of this pole to get the fish I want to get? Well, what do I need to do to get that driver's license? Well, I got to know the signs of the road. I've got to know, actually my youngest son is going through this right now, right? So you have to do all the things. And look at this, a steering wheel.
Oh,
ta-da! I mean, a steering wheel for a boat, but you get my drift. So with the Sun card and the steering wheel, I think as long as you're really putting in the work, and here you see this little toy horse or whatever. There's
these
wheels
are
on that.
wheels.
There's wheels on that toy horse, right? And there's like a little ladder that's going up inside as well, right? So that can mean doing, well, like going within doing the work or whatever. But in this case, it's not really like your work spiritually. It's just education. It's just making sure that you yeah, overall I have a really good feeling about it. I just want to pull you one more card. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think that we need to overthink this at all, Lena. I think that just make sure that you study, study, study. Okay, try not to let your nerves get the best of you. And hey, look at that. Let your surroundings hold you. You're safe. You're here. Ground yourself. Okay, so before your test, right, do some grounding. If you don't know what that means or you don't know how to do that, just go on YouTube and grounding exercises. Means it puts you out of your head into your body so that you don't get too frazzled, right? So ground yourself, make sure you study, and I think that you're going to do really well because you got the steering wheel and you got the Sun card, right? So we wish you the best, and make sure you come back and let us know.
Absolutely, we'd love to know. So I'm going to put this up here. I just want to thank everybody real quick for popping in, sharing space with us, hanging out with us on a Friday night. And it does help the channel if you hit that button, subscribe. And I think I'll go searching for, 'cause I don't know, I think my mods left. I think I need new moderators. So I'll get Angie's link put up real quick. So next up is we just did Lena. Kim. Sorry, Kim. Are you still here? We are going hour and 45, and we still have 8 people wanting a reading. So Kim, are you still here with us? And hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, Ishika. Kim is here. Perfect. All right. So we might have to at the end pull like flashcards and do like a quick 1-card readings for everybody so we can get you. So all right, Kim. Kim. Interesting. Okay. Um, okay, the card I'm going to show you is all about information. Um, this is about, okay, so there might be some people around you who might not have your best interest in hand, but this is about you gaining information to help you. And I also feel like it's concealing. You need to conceal some information and not share something that you're thinking about or some ideas, because I feel like some ideas you have are so good that others might want to embellish on them for their own benefit, is what I'm thinking here. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. But this is about you, and it could also be about your experiences in the past. So past could be just yet an hour ago, yesterday. But it's about you moving forward from conflict, but you gaining information and wisdom from that, and you walk away the better person, is what I'm getting from the images on these cards. But again, the way he's holding these swords, I feel like you need to not share so much information around certain people. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. um, But you are the Queen of Wands, so you have this Queen of Wands energy. So that's that. Okay, that makes sense to me too, because Queen of Wands, she's got such inspiration, and she also likes to, let's just say, share space with others, whether it's um, throwing a party or a gathering or planning. She loves to plan. Queen of Wands love to plan. You know, a lot of inspirational ideas. So I'm wondering if you need to keep certain things a secret. This could even be on a lighter note. You planning a surprise party for someone, and you have to conceal that information. Or maybe there's somebody you don't want coming to this party or gathering, and you need to conceal that information. But queens are all about setting up their space, their sacred space. They're very intuitive. Queen of Wands, very inspirational ideas that flow through her. Um, yeah, she's got that look of confidence, like, don't mess with me. Just don't mess with me. And again, you shall not pass. I feel like you need to set some boundaries, I think, is what also this card is saying. Set some boundaries, and put those perimeters up. But the spirit that you should embody is a macaw spirit, and that's all about visibility, uniqueness, and ascension. So I feel like you've got some unique ideas, and this is going to help propel you forward in something that's meaningful to you. Um, okay, and I think you have a partner. Let's call him a partner in crime. Somebody who's there with you, who's got your back. And this is about like you saying, "Hey, you know what? I almost think this is you, and this is your partner going, hey, hang back for a second. Let me peek around the corner for you." So something secrets. I feel like there's secrets. Um, so yeah, so that's my story for you tonight, Kim. So does that? I hope that makes sense to you in somehow. But definitely setting boundaries, but you embody that fire within you, and shine. So that's what I have for you, Kim. And what do you have for Kim?
Kim. Okay, so first of all, you got all pentacles. So what's going on there, girl? Let's see here. So we start off with the 10 of Pentacles, building a legacy and passing on the baton. So there's that. And we have the little sun that landed on there with the 10 of Pentacles, and then a little fortune cookie that says, your smile will brighten someone's day. there. Okay, so we begin with that, and then we move into the 9 of coins, which says gratitude is the open door to abundance. And I love that because we don't have an open door, but we have open windows here to open abundance, right? And then we got another coin, which is 8 of coins here, and it says the money always finds the master of the craft. And on there we have like a painter's palette, and we have like a person's, so basically what this is saying is you've worked really hard. You are working really hard to sort of bring happiness and abundance and things like to your life and to those around you. But what this reading is actually reminding you of is that you should demand respect and create boundaries. And we have a little heart that fell on that. And I say create boundaries because I literally pulled a card that says draw. It's time to draw some boundaries. And I kid you not, that's exactly what, as soon as I pulled it and Ginger said, I was like, what? And then we have this little saw, right? So this is about cutting out, it is about carving out those boundaries with that saw. Okay. So yes, you've worked really hard to where you've gotten, and you create happiness in your own life and those around you. But just remember to make some boundaries around that, so people aren't taking advantage of your kindness and of your hard work, right? There are certain things in life that have to be earned, and then certainly respect and boundaries is something that just we all should have, right? Yeah, so focusing on your craft. So yeah, this is just talking about all the work that you've done to come up to where you are, and that, yeah, holding those boundaries. Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat myself now, so I'm like, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, so maintain those boundaries for sure. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, we have only about 10 minutes left. Shall we pull maybe just 2 cards, or you do a card and a charm for the rest of the group?
How many do we have?
We still have 7 people wanting.
Oh yeah, I don't have that much time. No.
Yeah, we don't. So I'm afraid we won't have time to give full readings for everybody. So
no. I'm definitely good for like a couple, like maybe 1 or 2 more readings, but I can't read in just a 1 or 2.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, we do have Lindsay and Leah next, and
yeah, sorry everybody. I only have so much energy, and I can't, like, I'm feeling myself dwindling right now, but I know I have like a reserve.
We do have we've been on almost 2 hours, so
yeah.
We definitely won't be able to get to everybody, but if you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll know when we're on next, and I'll make a note of who I didn't get to, and I promise to give you a good reading of, I'm in a fuller reading on our next show. So all right, so let me, what would I say? Lindsay, are you here? Let's see. Oh yeah, wait. Okay, Lindsay is here. Okay, Lindsay's here. And Leah's here.
Okay.
So let's start there. Okay, she's got a lot going on right now, and she needs some guidance and support. So okay, Lindsay. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, we have this beautiful 6 of Cups. This is about spending some time with memories that bring you joy. Just going back to the past of the moments that brought you joy, because that's going to help bring that energy forward into the present, the energy that's higher vibrational, um, happier energy. When we're facing challenging times, when we embody something that makes us happy, it raises our vibrational energy, which puts out positive vibrations out, and then in turn you receive these positive vibrations. So it's very important right now for you to do things and think of things that bring joy to your heart. um, and then I have, okay, so you have your guides just acknowledging that you've been going through some challenges, but this is you at the top of that mountain. This is you calling in the energies, calling in your team, calling in the universe, um, because you got this. This is, you are above all these challenges that are right here. You are above that. And so just embody that positive energy to help you keep going. And again, too, this is another card of boundaries as well, is setting your boundaries. Look in here. This is kind of like the magician card too to me. You have all these resources available to you. You just need to call upon them, call them forth, call forth your team and ask them to guide you through whatever you might be going through right now. So it's a very important. I mean, does this make sense to you? In all areas situation. So yeah. So if you're going through some challenges right now, the most important thing is to keep your energy up. Keep happy thoughts. Think, say, speak, and the universe will return all that energy back to you. If you worry too much, you're going to kind of cloud that energy, and it won't flow freely to you and through you to get you through. But by this card, you have what it takes to get through. Hang in there. If indeed you might be going through challenges, and work with your guiding team a little more. But the spirit that you should embody, you got shamanista, illumination, guidance, and transformation. So this is telling you. Okay, let me go through here. We've got a macaw, a bird. Birds are very intelligent, and they're messengers. So you communicating with your guiding team will be able to receive these messages that help you. We have the tiger here. Tigers are fierce, but the tiger also represents yin and yang energy. So make sure you're keeping balance in your life. So like I said, if you're going through challenges, it's more I'm trying to hurry through this. It's the time to embody positive energies. What you put out is what you receive. So that's what that is. You're going to get guidance. And so I feel like part of this, there's a lot of lightning here. And this is also card of transformation. So sometimes we get challenged when we're going through transformations, and we don't quite know how to navigate through that. So staying positive, positive thoughts, positive words, and being around people who are positive. And it could be also you calling upon a loved one who's crossed over to watch over you and help navigate through this time. But everything looks like it's happening for the greater good, if that makes sense too. So, Ange, what do you have for her?
Okay, so Lindsay, hello. So first I get the Eight of Wands, which is very fast-moving energy, and you already alluded to the fact that there's a lot going on in your life in various areas of your life, right? So that's just sort of capturing that energy there. And then when we move into it, we have the Fool card that comes out, and it says, be free, young soul." There we go. So there's literally this person jumping off the cliff actively. And with that, we have the little clothespin with the little burning fire. And so what that means is it's actually it's asking you to finally like push yourself over the edge to take the leap to, and then we go to the next card, which is the Six of Swords, move forward with hope. Okay. So the Six of Swords is literally like moving away from everything that no longer serves you, right? But doing so in a like see this abacus here, this is about taking calculated risks. So when we do this, when we finally take this action, we take the leap, right? So we take the fool's leap, and these are all about taking action. You can see the fast action of the Eight of Wands. You can see the action of the Fool actively jumping off the cliff. You can see the Six of Swords actively moving away. So taking these calculated risks, you know, they can be scary, but at the same time, it's the only way that you're going to be able to connect with those pieces that are not exactly whole in within you. And then we get the Lover's card. Love allows your soul to feel free. Now, this doesn't, in this reading, I'm not getting lovers as in like with a partner. This is yourself. And how I know that is because this is literally what fell out on it. It's only half a heart. Okay. So in order to make yourself whole again, right, you have to make these necessary changes with the Fool card and the Six of Swords, moving away from that energy. And how you do that, once you cut away, and the sword come up to cut away all of that sort of stuff that's like weighing you down and you know making you kind of lose your mind a little bit. It says wonder. It's simply amazing that you're here and that you're you. Feel that wonder and connect with that magic. And again, that's connecting with yourself. And that's why the Lover's card came out. And then we have the Power card. Standing in your power, reclaiming your power is really a deep message in this reading, is taking your power back. Because the ultimate wealth is your health. This is a wealth card. And in order to, because I noticed above you had said something about family and kids and living situation, money, career, relationships. That's a lot to think about at once, right? And really, though, if you think of everything like that as a whole, what it all stems down to is yourself. And if you can work on that in terms of, you know, that Lover's card, and in doing so, like I said, you have to take action though, right? So you have to take the Fool's leap. You have to take that Six of Swords and like move away and cut away that anxiety that these things are giving you in order to focus on yourself. And that is how you reclaim your power. Okay, setting those boundaries. Again, I kind of feel like a broken record because there's a few readings tonight. You to reclaim your power, you do have to set those boundaries with all those people in your life, you know, whether it's personal or career, and that way you can fully stand in your power and, you know, regain that. And from there you'll gain the clarity, and the swords are all about clarity, in terms of all of the areas of life that you just mentioned, right? Love, relationship, family, career, all that, right? It all stems from there. But if you don't get clear here, you know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So hopefully that helps you, Lindsay. Okay.
Okay. Just to let you guys know, I'm taking notes, taking names, and we'll be on. Andrew, are you going to be on some of these channels soon? What are you doing?
I have a show tomorrow, actually. So I do a thing called Lyrical Livestream now, where I have this like really fun spinning wheel that I made with all like these songs. And I think mainly there's 80s songs on it because I love 80s. And so we spin the wheel, and so whoever wants a reading, they just say in chat they want a reading. We spin the wheel, and whatever song comes up, I type in the lyrics, and then I focus on what lyrics are popping out at me, and I use the lyrics as another layer in the readings.
I love that.
And then that song is part of your message that you're supposed to go listen to that song because there's something in that song as well. Yeah, I did it. I started with Heather. We did one already, and then tomorrow's our next one at 7 p.m. on my channel. So yeah, if you didn't, you know, get a reading tonight, you can pop over, or like Ginger goes live all the time. So obviously, like you, anybody that's here knows that. So that's really cool.
That's awesome. Yes, because unfortunately we can't get to everybody tonight, and I feel really bad when we can't get to people, and especially new people that come in. But yes, subscribe to both channels and hit the bell, and you know when we're on next. And I just wrote down the list of names we didn't get to, and I will make sure to put you at the top of the list during my next live anyway. And so, are you good for one more? Or you finished?
No, I think I'm tapped out,
Yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah,
yeah.
thank you for
So
everybody. Like, I'm
I
sorry
am
that we
so
couldn't get to
sorry,
you.
everybody. We've been on 2 hours, so I hope you understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have taken down everybody's names that we didn't get to. So, Brendan, I'm sorry, and Jenful, Nivra, Leah, and Donna. I catch us on the next, or catch me on the next one. Try to go to Angie's channel tomorrow. Let me look real quick when I'm on there. I don't even know my own schedule right now. Oh, I'm on Monday with Allie and Alana on the 23rd, Thursday. Next Thursday at 7 p.m. for sure, because I think I'm on Allie's channel tomorrow, and so kind of Allie does the driving on that one. But next Thursday, the 23rd, Donna, Leah, Nivra, everybody who didn't get a reading, please pop in then, and I'll make sure to put you on the top of the list, and I'm good for that. And I'll make sure you get a reading. But we do appreciate your energy, your time, coming to share space with us on this Friday night. And yeah, so Ange, had a lovely time. Thank you.
Yes, I love being here. Thanks for having me. It's always great reading with you.
Absolutely.
And there's always so many people that turn out in your chats, and I just love the energy of your chat. Everybody's so supportive and loving.
Yes, they
And
are.
so thank you. And again, I do apologize that we couldn't get to everybody. I
Two
feel bad, but at
hours
the
is a
same
long
time,
time to
yeah.
be channeling.
Well,
So
and here's the thing, like what I tell everybody, it's like we try our best, but if like right now if I push myself, the readings are not going to be
they're
very good,
not as good,
you know.
right?
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So okay, so I'm going to wish everybody Faye blessings, and again, apologize for not getting to you, but please do tune in next time and get a reading. And until the next time, everybody just Faye blessings and hope that you have a great weekend. And sending you off a little fairy butt. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.